I think the future of Web3 blockchain is going to encompass more utility, not just financial use cases, but utility driven around like normal people doing normal everyday things. So much of what we do is social right now. People get on the internet, they talk to their friends, they share moments from their life, like sitting in a river in a canal in Bangkok. That's the type of activity that I think is really gonna, one, capture the imagination of the average person, but two, make it valuable for the average person as well. Obviously, banking is a huge use case. Banking the underbanked or the non-banked across the world, it's like foundational infrastructure, but if you want to capture the everyday user across the globe, it's going to be meeting them where they're at. The average person is struggling to use blockchain at the moment because the user experience is requiring them to use browser extensions, which the average person just doesn't have any real knowledge of or experience with. Honestly, if you're an average person watching this, think about a browser extension that you've installed. You probably haven't ever. And we're asking people to install browser extensions to gain access to securing assets, securing authenticity with the blockchain. That stuff's really got to go away. We've got to find ways to hide it, do things in browser. I think that's coming. We're taking baby steps on the way there, but I think that's a huge roadblock right now. I've been involved with the Luxo ecosystem and universal profiles going back for almost 4 years now, from looking at some of the earliest videos of Fabian discussing the new standard and what can be done with it when it was really experimental, to now today putting it into production use as an aggregator of social media content and really lifestyle. Let's call it the town hall of the internet. If X is the town hall of the internet, we'll call universal profiles really in the grid the town hall of Web3. The grid's a long time coming. I think for a while there was a real question about how universal profiles would start to gain traction with the average user, like what would bring people in, what would be the incentive to move from where they are now to some new area, some new network that would make sense to them. The grid is a low barrier of entry, like a link tree on steroids right now. So I think that that's an immediate benefit to any user. I also think the grid allows people to be expressive with what they're trying to get accomplished. So if you're trying to market yourself personally, if you're trying to market your own brand, if you're trying to market a product, the grid gives you a flexible and really dynamic interface to create a curated user experience to try to capture the people that would be interested in engaging with you. And I think the grid can be far more flexible, especially with the addition of mini applications that can sit inside of iframes in the grid. Almost anything can be added there. I think the grid has a real chance to be a disruptor for how people interact with each other and how they share what they're interested in.